we are back at a very wet and rainy Whinwhitsle. It's a very wet morning today, but we are used to that, aren't we? I don't know why the lighting's making me look a really funny colour. You guys know what I look like, and this is not it. Guess what the time is? I'll give you a guess. Take a guess. 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and your girl's awake, tired, visibly tired, but tea in hand, and she's awake. I have been here since 5 o'clock yesterday evening. Obviously, same as last week, as soon as I got here it was pitch black. Had to set up in the dark, cast out in the dark, and that was that. I literally just chucked both the rods out into the middle, absolutely freezing, so they're all going to be holding bottom most likely. Chucked them out into the middle, chucked a few handfuls of boilies over the top and left them, but once again, absolutely nothing. But I went to sleep so early last night, like I literally went to sleep at like 9 o'clock, I think I was asleep by, so that is why we are up mega early. I'm very proud of myself, and I know you guys will be proud of me too. I am up at 7 o'clock in the morning, but we need to make the most of it. So got my coat on, my hat, and I'm ready to reel the rods in and take a walk around the lake. Now, if you're in the UK, especially down south, the past few days, past week, you will know that we have had really bad storms and rain. Now, this lake got affected quite bad by the storm. Not necessarily burst its banks, but it's flooded over a bit, and you know, some of the swims are unfishable, but we're here and we're giving it a go. We are here for 48 hours, guys. 48 hours. The last time I done a 48 hour was at Holme Grange. Yeah, the last time that I done a 48 hour was when we went to Holme Grange and me and my partner caught 30 fish in 48 hours. But plan is gonna take a walk around the lake, and then we're going to walk up to the shop because I need to get some more bait. And I know I said in my last video that they don't stock CCMOORE. Now, that was a big fat lie. They do stock CCMOORE. I just didn't see it because I'm blind and stupid. It's amazing down here, and the guys down here are absolutely lovely as well. So I wouldn't have this cup of tea if it wasn't for Mandy herself. So thank you very much, Mandy. I'll get the rods in and we'll take a walk. Right, well, I've got both the rods in, but the rain just keeps getting harder, and I don't really want to get super wet. Everything is soaking wet and muddy when I'm still here for another night, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait a minute.
2 very boring minutes later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Right, let's go. So, we are in the swim next to the one that we was in last week. So in this quarter of the lake facing towards this island. Whether we stay here or not, I don't know, but rods are in, as you can see, so let's go for a little walkies. I was speaking to a couple of the guys at the shop when I arrived yesterday, and they said that round here is very flooded. He said try not to go around this way, but right, so there's my bivvy. I've just kind of walked around here and we have come to a flood, but I've got my boots on, so I feel like I'm more than capable. It just depends how deep it gets. This looks deep. Jesus. Yeah. Not possible to walk this way, I think, guys. We made it. We made it through. But yeah, there's the bivvy. So here is what the middle part of the lake looks like, so to speak. So this is that island that I've been fishing to these past 2 weeks. As you can see, my bivvy is over there. So then it kind of comes into this middle part of the lake, which you can kind of only really fish from this swim and say that swim over there. And then you keep coming around this way to the left. And you enter the third part of the lake, per se, which I really like the look of this swim, guys. Like, really like the look of it. So there's just that island in front of you. You've got all of these snags here. See that bit? This swim's looking like a bit of me. Down there and down there. I don't know. I do really like the look of this swim. But the only thing is, how will I get my stuff over here? I can't barrow through that flooded part because I had to really carefully tread on where I was treading because it got deep and then shallow in some places. But if I then carry on showing you round this way, there is a bridge. And here is the bridge, which apparently a couple of days ago wasn't here because obviously both the lakes had flooded, and yeah, the bridge was not here. But yeah, now it's this clear, I'll definitely be able to get my barrow over here. It's a bit muddy, but I think that could be a plan of action, guys. I think we might make a move. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a walk up to the shop, because I've already walked halfway there now, so I'm going to go get some more bait and then think about that move. I really do think we're going to make a move. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone?
All good.
Wet.
Yes.
So, just been into the shop, got myself some more bait, the Odyssey XXX from CCMOORE. I've never used this before, so I'm excited to use it. And I've also got myself one of these to show you guys. We'll talk about them in a little minute, but I wanted to show you the facilities that they have here. So that is the shop that you just saw me go into, and these are the toilets just to the right of them. And if I show you, they are absolutely lovely. Like, lovely, lovely. Little light comes on. Yeah, really well looked after, and I'm really impressed with them, so I just thought I'd show you. So let's get ourselves back up to the bivvy, pack everything up, because we are making the move, guys. We are doing it. I have officially moved. I'm officially soaking wet. My coat is soaking wet. Everything is soaking wet and muddy, but we have moved and the rods are in. Feeling confident, guys. I've whacked one just down here in this bush. That's where the left hand rod is, and then I have put the right hand rod. There's like a little opening to the island just there, you can see that there. Chucked a handful of Odyssey XXX over the top of both of them, and now I'm just going to sit in here and get dry. Luckily I did bring loads of spares of clothes because I knew it was going to rain and I knew that I was here for 2 days, so luckily I brought loads of clothes. I'm literally wet through. Oh, mud on my face. This weather is absolutely mental. I knew it was meant to rain today, but I didn't know it was meant to be like torrential rain. The reason why I moved over to this swim is because with this weather, I just don't think that the carp are going to be swimming about that open water. Where this side of the lake, it's so much more sheltered by islands and little corners, etc. I have a feeling that they're going to be down here, and it makes the most sense, like, doesn't it really? Oh, get in there! Guys, you don't understand the happiness that I am feeling right now. Oh my god, I can't, oh my god. Oh my god. After weeks and weeks and weeks of trying to get a bite, I can't believe it, guys. Finally, after blanks and blanks and blanks down headlands, after a blank down here last week, we did a last minute move this morning in the pissing rain, got absolutely soaked, and it's finally paid off. I feel like I'm going on as if this fish is massive. It's not. It's literally like a 10-pounder, but guys, if you've watched all of like my past 6 videos, like I've been getting myself so down and my confidence just hasn't been there because I just simply haven't caught. Whether it be a small little 10-pounder or a nice big PB, I just haven't caught. This is no PB, but God am I happy to see it. Here we go. Ooh. I'm so happy. Finally. Guys, I forgot what it feels like to have a carp in hand. This is such a good feeling. It's not what we're targeting, nowhere near what we're targeting. And of course, it's nothing of great size. However, thank you. It breaks the curse and I'm very happy about that. Oh, thank God, I don't have to give up carp fishing after all. This one fell to a Pacific tuna wafter by itself on a slip D rig to the island opposite me. Yay! Oh, honestly, that feels so good. Doesn't matter that it was small. It does not matter because that's taken me out of my blanking curse. Yes! Come on! You work, my friend. Yes! Actually quite embarrassing how happy and excited I'm getting over a 10-pounder, but if you know, you know. So guys, I have another one. I've got Reese with me now. Reese has popped down to sit with me for the day. And not long after he arrived, we have another nice common off the same spot as the other one. Same hook bait, exact same spot. Lovely jubbly. Definitely not what we're targeting. We definitely want them bigger ones. This one's probably a little bit bigger than the last. I'd give it about 11 pounds, 11 and a half max. Pacific tuna at it again. Thank you very much. Well, very happy now that I've caught 2 fish. I was happy just to catch the one because it was a curse breaker and a blank sailor. But the 2, and they're getting bigger. We just need them to keep getting bigger because I feel confident now. I feel like we could definitely get them. But what I don't feel confident about is getting to my rods, because if you can see there is a massive slide. So I essentially ran out of the bivvy, tried to run to my rods, and I've slid down this hill and nearly ended up in the lake. It was a complete shambles. I wish I had it on film, but I don't. But yeah, that's why I've put my net that side, because I'm going to try and run the other side, because that's dangerous. If I wake up to a fish in the middle of the night, try and run through this, oh, Celia, I fell again. number 3. I don't know what sort of size it is, but...
Mirror.
Is it a mirror? Don't say that.
I think so. Oh no, it's common, sorry, my bad.
Lie to me like that. Fuck the filming. That's a big
That's
fish.
a decent sized fish.
Yeah, that's a nice fish. So not long, how long would you say? About an hour? Not that? Like,
Well, I went to Macca's and came back, so not even an hour maybe.
yeah, it's literally not even an hour. We're in the middle of eating our McDonald's and the rod absolutely ripped off again, and they are getting bigger. Off the same spot, same hook bait, same rig. It definitely feels and looks a lot heavier than what the scales are telling me, but I think it's just because I haven't caught a big fish in a while. 14 pounds, 5 ounces, and another common, but they are getting bigger. This one, it's stunning. Look, absolutely pristine scales. It's got a bit of a weird shaped mouth, but other than that, it was a hell of a battle. Like, it is, because of that hill, it's just a struggle to get to them so quickly. This one was in a snag, but I managed to get him out. And once again, the CCMOORE Pacific tuna. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. It's day 3, technically, on the bank of Whinwhitsle. I'm thinking about doing another little move for today. Yesterday, we got amongst some fish, which is amazing. I'm still so happy about that. I'm glad that I finally broke my blanking curse. But also, last night, I think it was at around like 8, 9 o'clock or something like that, I had another fish. And my rod absolutely ripped off with another common. Again, it was only about 10 pounds, nothing major. Nice looking, however, just a little bit too small for what we're targeting. There are bigger ones in here and we can get amongst them. I mean, we did get that 14 pounder yesterday. It definitely, I don't believe my scales. I really, really don't, guys. It looks a lot bigger than 14 pounds. It felt a lot bigger than 14 pounds. I had a PB of 14 pounds for like a year and a half. I know what a 14 pounder looks and feels like. I don't know, we take the scales, can't really like make it up, can we? So I'm gonna get up. I think I'm gonna walk to the shop, the cafe. I'm gonna get myself a cup of tea, because I really want a cup of tea. And then we're gonna go from there. There we go. I've got my tea. I've got some putty as well, because I realised that I don't have any putty and I can't use any pop-ups because my pop-ups are so buoyant that they're holding up my whole rig and my whole rig's floating to the surface. I've had a hat upgrade, as you can see. I'm now part of the Whinwhitsle team. No, guys, the team down here are absolutely lovely, and if you ever come down and fish Whinwhitsle, any of the lakes or the river at Whinwhitsle, then please do make sure that you have a chat with all of the guys down there. They're so lovely, so friendly, so helpful. I'm out of breath. What the hell? Walking back down to the swim now, and like I said earlier, we are doing that move. So the swim that I've been in all night is there, and I'm planning to move to here. And I've been hearing them crash kind of at the back here, just above my teacup. But that bit is cut off. I don't know if you can see the ropes going across there. But they've been crashing in there kind of the whole time that I've been over this side. And I'm liking the look of this side of the island. Now, I've been fishing that side of the island. That's where all of my fish have come from. But that's stopped now. I haven't had a single one since the one I had last night. I'm thinking of moving around this side. Maybe flicking one over to that tree there. And then one to the island. That's my plan. What have I really got to lose? So, I have now cast both the rods out into the new spots. Oh, and I've got changed because my clothes were wet. And yes, this is Reese's tracksuit because I've ran out of hoodies and jumpers. Just ran out. But we are going to bait up our spots. I put them exactly where I showed you before I went to the shop. I will show you again. Put one in front of this tree, and I've managed to get one right in this little crevice. So now I'm just gonna put some bait over onto the spots and really cross our fingers. I have a feeling I'm gonna get that big fish today. I am. Watch me. It'll be embarrassing if I don't, but watch me. Watch this space. While I sit here and wait for my rods to go off with that monster carp in this new spot, I would like to take a moment to speak to you about catch. Now, I know a lot of you will know what catch is. If not, get to know. Catch is essentially an app where you can book your sessions, day sessions, 7-day sessions, whatever session it may be that you want to do, you can book them through Catch. As long as the fishery works with Catch and is on their app, you can book it through them. The thing I personally like about Catch is that they have their own lake maps. For all of the fisheries that they have on their app, they have their own lake maps. If you're somebody like me, that if you're fishing somewhere new and you want to know what the lake looks like before you just turn up, you can do that on Catch. So head over to the Catch app, check it out, give it a go, and thank you very much, Catch, for sponsoring this video. And just like that, as everything got dry, it's starting to rain heavily. There we have it, guys. Number 5, woo! About similar size, but we'll get it weighed and we'll get some footage. But number 5, happy days. Left hand rod again, Pacific tuna again. Another nice common, probably about the same size as the last few, about 10 pounds. Lovely, lovely and stunning though. Like, look at those scales. Absolutely stunning. Well then, that's good stuff. Still having the small commons though. Other than that one 14-pounder that we had yesterday, that one was nice, decent size, immaculate scales, but still getting into those small commons. I would love a mirror. I did say that I would have one more and then I'd start packing up and going, but I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay till about 4, half 4, because it gets dark so early now.